Hey everyone, welcome to this session. Our topic is computer networks and communications. We're still discussing about the various accessories that are used for the computer network connections. So far, we've discussed some of them. We said the various computer network devices include as follows: the network interface card, NIC, the hub, switches, cables, and connectors, router, then there's also modem. So we've further discussed about the network interface card, NIC. We've also discussed about the hub, and we've also discussed about the switches. So today, let's move on to discuss about the cables and all these connectors. Now, cable is just one way of transmitting the signals. Is just one of the transmission media which can transmit the communication signals. So it's just that kind of connection that requires wiring. So it's just one of the ways of transmitting the communication signals. Now, the wired network, this topology, just as a arrangement of the wire network, it uses the specific type of various cables connecting the computers on the network. Now, there's this example of a cable that can be used for the connection of the computer network. Now, let's see the solid transmission network media types. So here we see various cable transmission types, or just the types of the cables that are used for the network connection. Now there are a number of solid transmission media types, which are as follows. The first one is the twisted pair wire. As you can see, there's just illustration, and it's just a simple example for a twisted pair wire, specifically category 5 cable. Now, the pair wire, it's classified according to various categories, such as category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5E, 6, and 7. Now, from those categories, category 5E, 6, and 7, they are high-speed cables that they can transmit uh, according to, or just about 1 GB per second or more. So those are just the twisted pair wire. They look like that. An example is that category 5 cable. So they are there as one of the transmission media for the connection. Moving on, the second one are the coaxial cable. This coaxial cable, they more resemble like the TV installation cables. If you've seen it, the cables that are used for the installation in TV, you will see them, they look like this, as which you see right here. So these are just some of the cables that are also used in the transmission of the network. Uh, they are more expensive than a twisted pair cable, which we've discussed before, but they provide a high data transmission speed. So the speed of transmitting the data is very high compared to the first, that is the twisted pair cable. The third one is the fiber optic cable. As you can see, there's just an example of a fiber optic cable. These cables, they are high-speed cables which transmit data using light beams through glass-bound fibers. The fiber optic cable is high data transmission cable comparing to the other cable types. So this is the highest data transmission cable compared to the others, but also they are the most expensive one. So the cost of the fiber optics is very expensive, which can only be purchased and installed in various governmental level. So we've discussed these three of the cables that are used for the transmission of the network. I hope it's clear, guys. In our next video, we'll discuss further on more of the various accessories for the computer network connection. Thank you.